These are 3 things that YouTube promotes on the trending page. Moist Critical playing with and sitting on dildos. Moist Critical using Satanism and Antichrist in his music videos. And his rampant gaming addiction. 3 things you can't say on YouTube but you could say on Rumble. The COVID vaccine doesn't work. The 2020 election was against Trump. And billionaire pedophiles use wokeness to keep you depressed and poor. This is why I was banned on YouTube. Today I'm in Japan, a society that has not yet been corrupted by wokeness, training hard, working every day, and seeing the world. But it's no secret that I have a degenerate past. Around 3 years ago, when I was 21 years old, I went to a swinger party with one of my girlfriends and joked about how traumatizing it was on a podcast. I was cheating on her a lot, and I felt bad, and I thought it would make us even if we swapped with the couple. I don't do it anymore, I don't recommend it, and seeing how many people call me a cuck for what I thought was a funny story, you should probably not do the same. I tried the lifestyle that the woke mind virus pushes, and it ends up being what the woke YouTubers try to shame me for. Kind of ironic. I showed a moment of weakness on a podcast thinking that it'd be a funny experience to talk about, and it will continue to haunt me for probably the rest of my career. Seeing all the hate online, it dawned on me in Japan, why have I never had a single negative interaction in public outside every single day? They all shake my hand and ask me for a picture. Not even a little joke, haha, cuck. Never. Considering I was trending for a week straight on Twitter with hatred, that must mean 2 things. 1, social media breeds negativity, and 2, the biggest haters just don't go outside. 1 year ago today, I lived that life. I was depressed and broke, I was out of shape, I was gaming, I was watching porn, I got high every single day, I was miserable. My girlfriends clearly didn't respect me, I never left the room, and I had absolutely no purpose in life. Today, I'm happy to say I'm in the best shape of my life. I became a millionaire and my global network is only increasing. I don't say this to flex, but to show you that there's an option. Look at the lives of anyone making a hit piece video on SNEAKO and look at the life that I am currently living in the present. Genuinely, which one would you rather live?
Only think 2 ass, who first, 2 head, far as you concerned, you is a new bitch.
Moist Critical is the physical embodiment of everything that I stand against. And honestly, no disrespect to him, I don't dislike him. He's just the perfect example of a popular YouTuber that's brainwashed. I used to watch his videos when I was a teenager, just like a lot of my other haters, and today he's everything that I don't want to be when I'm 30 years old. When I'm his age, I don't want to be playing children's video games, playing with dildos for content, and using Satanism to be edgy. I don't want to drop the Antichrist for fun. What is this? Please someone tell me what they enjoy about this.
She begs me quick, got me screaming, rides my dick.
I don't show these clips to tarnish his image, but to show you what he's presently promoting. I do not promote my woke past. I grew up online. Of course I've made many, many mistakes. My message today is to follow God, work hard, train hard, ban porn, stop gaming, and see what's possible with your life. I criticize Moist Critical so much because he actually released a video that accidentally changed my entire worldview by slandering my now close friends at Fresh and Fit. You don't have to ask what Fresh and Fit stand for. It's in the name of their show. So for everybody watching this, what does Moist Critical stand for? What does he believe in? Do you know? I don't. I've watched him for years. I cannot tell you what he believes. How have you reached a point on the internet where you could have 10 million subscribers as a commentary channel and have no basis of commentary?
The only thing more pathetic than a guy who calls himself an alpha male.
In that video, Moist Critical called Fresh a virgin incel loser, the same insults that I get. He insisted that men can't be with multiple women because Fresh, honestly, isn't a traditional Chad.
There is no reality in the entirety of the fucking multiverse where this man has slept with 1 woman.
Fresh was just telling a real story about how he pulled 3 girls in one night, and he actually verified it, but Moist Critical didn't correct it. This is when I realized the brainwashing in its purest form. Fresh knows he's an average-looking guy, but he's known all over Miami as a playboy. Moist Critical just can't comprehend that somebody like Fresh, who's the same age and on the same level of attractiveness, can be with beautiful women because instead of networking, working hard, and looking fresh, he's playing with dildos in video games. This is the lie sold to keep you depressed. The world is out there for you to conquer as a man, but the 1% provide us with so many distractions to gatekeep it for themselves. I criticize Moore's Critical because he makes millions of dollars selling that lie. For the young men watching, is that the life you want to live at 30 years old? The terrible tragedy that happened in Nashville yesterday is representative of exactly what I talk about in my stream. A trans person shot up a church, and the mainstream news was more focused on misgendering the shooter than addressing the problem. The sitting president got on stage to provide a solution and instead opened up by talking about chocolate ice cream and good-looking kids.
I have a whole refrigerator full upstairs.
In Japan, there is no wokeness, there is no LGBT trans nonsense, and society is civilized. Somebody spills over their bag and everybody comes to help them out because they see each other as extended family. There's no culture war. There is a life outside of the woke degeneracy, and that's why I will continue to defend the movie Cuties until Moist Critical decides to debate me about it. Nobody who hates the movie Cuties has seen it. It's about an Islamic family that moves from West Africa to France, a woke country that's literally on fire right now, and the daughter of the family gets corrupted by TikTok and starts dancing provocatively and leaves her Islamic values behind. She goes from a good Muslim girl to a degenerate wokey, lying, twerking, and fighting, and it blows up in her face and her family's disappointed, and eventually she reverts back to Islam. I like that movie because I see it as another version of my life. I started YouTube at 11 years old, and following the trends of social media before God led me to complete degeneracy. But rejecting these values, I have found a new direction, purpose, and meaning for my life. A lot of the hatred is justified. I should not have been attacking the people in the soy boy collage as much as I was, but I held a lot of resentment because they actively tried to get me banned on YouTube. They encouraged their followers to go and report my page. They celebrated when I was canceled for telling the truth.
Hey, this is not going to be a normal video. Today I want to briefly talk about the content creator SNEAKO and ask YouTube to ban him from the platform.
They publicly tried to ruin my life's work, destroy my income, all because they disagree with my worldview. I don't want to attack people anymore. I would love to debate them and challenge their ideas, but they would rather make documentaries deep diving into my past, and my only existence on a platform that I'm banned on and grew up on is only hatred. You look up SNEAKO, there's no more of my videos. It's just people saying that my life is over, insisting that I'm a bad person. So the only option now is to be a force for good. And let's be honest, there is a clear pattern with the people that hate me. I don't say it to be cocky, but I am tall, I'm good looking, and I'm successful. This is why the number one criticism is wannabe alpha male SNEAKO. Oh, this alpha male, it's rooted in jealousy and the idea that masculinity is a bad thing. I don't think I'm an alpha male. I've never once called myself that. I promote the ideas of masculinity because it is so desperately needed right now. Being completely vulnerable, all this attack online has been difficult. But if Allah wills good for someone, he afflicts him with trials. And I have to be better now. I'm officially retiring the soy boy image. I forgive everybody who advocated for my cancellation or made documentaries about me. And I'm ditching my attacking style of streaming. And I apologize to Moist Critical for showing a picture on stream of you and your girlfriend. That was not very Christ-like. I'm sorry. And I genuinely hope you provide more value to your extremely large audience. The powers of Satan are taking over the West in real time, and I hope that everyone watching doesn't contribute to it anymore.